When you think of the Mekong Delta, what comes to your mind? Hardworking locals, boats gliding on rivers, or agricultural products? But the Mekong Delta has more than that. On the Ting River lie four islets, named after Tứ Linh, four sacred animals of the ocean: Long, Lân, Quy, and Phụng. Each islet carries its own legend, but today we take you to discover two of the most famous, Lân Islet and Phụng Islet, just a 3-hour ride from Ho Chi Minh City. For only 200,000 Vietnam Dong, you can join us on a day tour to dive into the heart of Southern charm, a perfect blend of local life, incredible food, and timeless tradition. Now, we've arrived at one of the most relaxing stops on our journey. Here, you can immerse yourself in traditional music and fresh tropical fruits. Even the way the fruits are arranged isn't random. There's a cultural tip. You should taste the sweeter fruits first, then the sour ones later. That way you don't lose your delicate flavors. And while guests enjoy their fruit, a familiar melody begins to fill the air. You will hear the soulful sounds of Đơn Ca Tài Tử, a traditional Southern Vietnamese music recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage. Đơn Ca Tài Tử. It originated in the late 19th century in southern Vietnam, influenced by royal court music, but adapted into a more folk and intimate style.
After the music fades, it's time to explore the waterways that define this region. One of the highlights here is riding a traditional sampan, a small wooden boat rowed by hand. Each boat usually carries up to 4 people, with one rower at the front and another at the back, guiding you through the canals. The rowers, often local women in conical hats, not only guide the boat, but also share their way of life. As you float along, you will pass by nipa palm, a plant that is very essential to the ecosystem here. Their roots help protect the banks and create a safe home for fish and crabs. The short 50-minute ride captures the soul of the Mekong Delta, where coconut palms and calm waterways tell a story of simplicity, resilience, and timeless beauty.
One of the most fascinating experiences here is visiting a local workshop, where simple coconuts are turned into the province's most beloved sweet. Let's take a closer look at how this handmade delicacy comes into life. From boiling the fragrant coconut milk to pouring and cutting it into strips, every step is done with care. Each candy is then wrapped by hand, and once the candies are ready, visitors are invited to taste the candy, soft, chewy, and full of coconut flavor. From Lân Islet, we continue our journey by boat to Phụng Islet.
After enjoying sweet moments at the local coconut candy workshop, our journey continues with the story of the coconut monk, Nguyễn Thành Nam, once an engineer who left modern life to seek spiritual peace and unity among all faiths. On Phụng Islet, he built the Coconut Kingdom, a remarkable sanctuary blending religion, art, and imagination. At its heart lies the Nine Dragon Yard, where one male dragon stands in the center, surrounded by 8 female dragons, symbolizing his belief in harmony between men and women living together in purity and faith. Beyond the Triple Gates, inspired by the Tam Quan of the Huế Imperial Citadel, the Peace Tower, 2 tall structures representing the north and south, built as a prayer for national unity and everlasting peace.
So, if you are seeking unforgettable moments and experiences with your beloved ones, Phong and Long Islands are the perfect places to visit, where the Southern spirit vividly comes to life. The best time to visit is from December to April, when the weather is pleasant and the orchards are full of fruits in bloom.
Tiền Giang xuống vào Mỹ Thuận. Ai biết không chắc bây giờ trời ơi.
Trời ơi!
Xin lỗi bố. Xin lỗi bố. Ba tao bỏ cái đầu tao ra. Đúng rồi. Cha mẹ ơi, con vượt qua được nỗi sợ hãi, sợ Đành luôn.
Ồ,
Ở đẹp vậy hả?
rồi để xuống đây đi. Mẹ thấy làm đẹp thế này.
Rồi.
Phạm.
Chắc là
Thầy ba.
chú chung mà.
Chú giá.